Hi, today is about practicing slow flight and best glide in my plane, and also slow approach. So I'm going up to Dunk as well. It's cab okay, blue skies today. Just me and 60 gallons of fuel on board. I'm going to be climbing up to about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 feet. Make sure I've got plenty of space below me. And I will try slow flight, and I'll do it in two different directions to compensate for whatever the winds might be, so I can look at the Sky Demon track afterwards to find out what the speeds were, and see how slowly I'm comfortable flying the plane in an approach configuration. Just a reminder, or in case you didn't know, my plane is a STOL 182, a short takeoff and landing modified 182 with a book stall speed of 32 knots. I've actually flown this plane straight and level at 35 knots before, so I'll be trying that again today, and let's see how you get on. I'm assuming no one on the end of that. I hope so. I'm at Dunk as well, ready to do this flight where I want to practice some slow flight, practice glide, find out what the best glide speed is, find out what the true glide speed is and the true descent rate and the glide speed, and practice slow approaches as well. So I've come up with this very simple plan, because at Dunk as well I'm on runway 17 today, so I can climb straight out all the way down to Fairway Common, and I can just climb up to 5,000 feet. Nice gentle climb. It's a 7-mile climb. It should give me plenty of time to get up to 5,000 feet by the time I get to Fairway Common. I'll then do a sort of 180 loop and head up towards Watchford Farm, and on that, which is a 10-mile stretch, I'll practice slow flight, I'll practice gliding, and then I can get to Watchford Farm and then return. I might actually try the glide on the way back towards Dunk as well, so I'll do the slow flight between Fairway Common and Watchford Farm, and then the glide approach. So yeah, climb up to Fairway Common, slow flight practice between Fairway Common and Watchford Farm, and then glide practice on the return to Dunk as well, which will put me up nicely on left base for runway 17. A lot of threats today. There is parachuting in the overhead. There is gliding at North Hill, which is just to the west of Dunk as well. There is wing walking in the overhead. There is helicopter training on the airfield. And there is also, if I show you on the NOTAM, an RAF flight coming right past as well to the north, which is why I've chosen that particular route, just to stay out of the way. So I'll be clearing out of Dunk as well immediately, getting out of the way, and then coming back in again. So that's the approach I've taken for this practice. So let's see how it goes.
First heading is 163s, 70 now. And I'm just going to start taxiing. That wing walker, amazing.
Alpha November, line out 17.
My other half Anne-Marie wants to do a wing walk, she says.
Confirm Lima is part of the zone, downwind, en route Blackpool. See you later, take care.
Dunkers or radio, November 1320 Sierra, radio check please.
Number 1320 Sierra, readability 5.
5 is also, thank you, 20 Sierra.
Alpha November, rolling to 17.
Runway 17 at Dunkersville has a short grass strip, which will be perfect for practicing the slow approaches. Giving way to that oncoming plane. That is the grass strip I will be doing my slow approach practices on. Right. Engines are warming up very quickly today because it's so nice and warm outside. We've got some temperature in the cylinder heads. Power checks. Fuel on both. Mixture rich. Left mag. Check. Right mag. Check. Alternator check. Suction check. Temperatures and pressures all good. Cycle the prop. Once. Twice. 3 times when the engine's cold. And idle check. We're going to do a 10 degree. And November 20 backtracking 117 for takeoff. Flapped 10 for this takeoff. To a lighter. November 20 lining up runway 17 for immediate takeoff.
India is rejoining, positioning to rejoin left base 17 to land.
Okay, we've got full power. T's and P's all good. Airspeed live already, 45 knots. Rotate. And up she climbs. Power back 24 for the climb.
Golf India, turning finals to land 17.
November 20 departing straight out runway 17. Get out of the zone. We've got 1,000 foot a minute climb. We're at 4,000 feet, still got 750 foot per minute climb. Extra radar, November 1320 Sierra for basic service.
November 132, Romeo Sierra, extra radar, squawk 0415, pass your details.
November 1320 Sierra, squawking 0415, Cessna 182 on a flight from Dunkerswell to Dunkerswell, 1 POB VFR, just approaching Farway Common, general handling between Farway Common and Watchwood Farm, between 3,000 and 5,000 feet, and basic service please.
November 20 Sierra, basic service, the extra QNH is 1026.
QNH 1026, I'm just reaching 5,000 feet, 20 Sierra.
Number 20 Sierra, roger.
Now, I'm going to do a right 180, about 200 degree turn to the right now. Set up my cruise, lean the engine back now I finish the climb, and bring the prop back. Okay, the dock's all over there to the left. We're at 5,200 feet. Slow flight practice is normally... Slow flight's normally on the approach, so you've normally got the prop full forward, so I should... So I'm going to put it on 2400 RPM. Not quite full forward, but high end of the green. Slow it down, I'm going to give it 10 degrees flaps. Drag, a bit more lift. That's what the landing configuration will be. Now 20 degrees flaps. And 15 manifold pressure, 15 inches. Okay, we're at 75 knots now. Straight and level. 70 knots. 65 knots.
November 20 Sierra, traffic just ahead of you, similar altitude descending, is believed to be the parachute aircraft descending into Dunkerswell.
Roger, I'm at 5,200 feet remaining, so what level is that aircraft showing? Not sighted.
600 feet below you now, indicated and descending.
Roger that, 200. Okay, 60 knots, so 15 inches of manifold pressure, and 20 degrees of flaps. Fly straight level at 60 knots. You'll climb slightly. 55 knots. That's 50 knots now. Tiny bit more power back in to keep us level. Use some more right rudder now. So 50 knots. Straight and level. Lost 100 feet in this so far. 48 knots. Okay, I'm going to drop the nose a bit at a speed pickup. Now pretend I'm in a descending configuration.
Exeter radar, good afternoon. Nighthawk 3, flight of 2, V-22s, 3,500 basic services to Exeter.
Nighthawk 3, Exeter radar, good afternoon again, basic service. Exeter QNH 1026.
1026, Nighthawk 3 in flight, thank you.
So now straight and level, nearly. 45 knots. Mushy, but yeah, there's still. I can turn a little bit, nice gentle turns. Okay, there we are, that's good enough, I think. Let's just recover to a normal configuration. Flaps away. Right, I'm going to make a 180-degree turn. Back up to cruise power. I'm going to climb up to 4,000 feet. Climbing turn. I'm going to actually turn around again and get a bit further away from Dunkers too close. I need to switch back to the Dunkers radio before I go in there. I'm not ready to do that yet. Just avoid the Merrifield maps there. I'm sure they're closed today anyway, but.
Nighthawk 3 formation, that previously mentioned the primary contact is now just to the south of you by approximately 2 miles, still northbound, slow moving, no height information.
Nighthawk 3 flight has that traffic in sight, no factor.
Roger.
Formation of 3. I wonder if that's Air Force One with his 2. I'd love to find out. Okay, so it's 20 past 2 local on Sunday the 13th of June 2021. And I wonder if that's President Biden leaving Newquay. So 5,000 feet. I'm going to glide. Let's say that glide. I don't know what the glide ratio of this plane is. So it's 7. So it'll give me 7-mile glide, and it is. I'm 7 miles from the threshold now, according to Sky Demon. 7.5. I'll wait till I'm 7. Then I'm going to see if I can do a glide here. So I'm going to change back to Dunkers first. Exeter radar November 1320 Sierra, returning to Dunkers, requesting frequency change 123.480.
November 20 Sierra, squawk conspicuity and free call Dunkers. Bye bye.
Squawk conspicuity and free call Dunkers. Bye bye 20 Sierra. Pull power completely, so power's back to idle. Best glide is around about 70. Can't go into the overhead because they're parachuting and wing walking.
Golf Lima Bravo, your intention?
But that's 400 foot per minute descent. So I've got 75 knots indicated, just under 400 foot per minute descent. I'm hands off, I'm trimmed, I'm doing a gentle turn because I've more than made the airfield. So I'm doing an orbit here.
Dunkers radio, Golf Charlie Bravo Lima Yankee, departing to the south, changing to Exeter 123.58.
Okay, so I wasn't full idle. I'm now full idle. Okay, now it's 600 foot per minute. That's more like it. That's what I was expecting. 500 foot per minute. We're turning this, so let's just level up, straight and level, and see what we get. Properly in trim. 500 foot per minute. With just me on board and probably 50 gallons of fuel now. Okay, now we're going straight and level. 500 foot per minute. November 20 Sierra, I'm simulated engine failure. I'm doing a glide approach on the left base for runway 17. I'm currently 4 miles out at 3,000 feet descending. Right, now I don't know if I am going to make the airfield. Of course, that's interesting. That one orbit I should have orbited over the airfield. Three miles, 2,000 feet. No, okay, so. I guess I now know 70 knots is best glide. 10 degrees flaps, so brakes off, undercarriage down, fixed, mixture rich fuel, both cowl flaps open. And prop full forward. And we are 2 mile left base. November 20 Sierra, 2 mile left base for runway 17. 20 degrees flaps. Reds, greens, blues, autopilot off, landing light on. November 20 Sierra, left base for runway 17 to land full stop. I'm not going to go for grass, I'm going to go for a full stop and try and do as slow as I can, slow approach. Bit of an acute angle for my turn onto final, so I should just give myself some more space. November 20 Sierra, turning final runway 17 to land full stop. Right, I want a 60 knot approach speed, so that's too fast at the moment. There's a bit of a left crosswind. Come over the fence at 55. I can't touch down before the numbers, there's a line of red cones there. 20 degrees of flaps is deliberate. Bit gusty, not ideal conditions. That was a bad, slow, but bad landing, as I chopped the power. That's why I need to do a lot more practice of that. Okay, I've got an hour and a half to put the plane away, get the car, fill up with diesel, get to the supermarket, buy the stuff, get home. Chances of that happening, 0.